Floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman Sanders and Ranking Member Cassidy. It's an honor to be on this committee. I know there's a lot of committees that a lot of other our cohorts like to be on, but I think this is probably one of the most important committees that really needs to get something done in the next few years. I'm all in on drug prices. I presently pay $15,000 to $20,000 a year for a drug that I take. I think it's important that we understand costs are really need to be evaluated. I can understand some of the research and development with some of our drug companies, but it's getting to a point where people in Alabama are struggling more and more each year, and I think we need to address that. I'm like Senator Marshall. Drugstores, rural drugstores in Alabama and other rural parts of the country are a main focus of our community, like small banks. But rural drugstores are like the hospital, the doctor's offices, only place people have to go. PBMs are running them out of business. We have to address that. We have to make sure that we address PBMs. I don't know what direction we go. That's not my forte. But I think this committee needs to make a decision on how we address them, because they are a big part of the drug cost, and they're the middleman, so to speak. And I'm all for working with you, Chairman Sanders, and helping the American people in this area. My forte is education. 40 years I was a teacher. That's one of the reasons I decided to run for this position. I saw in the 40-year period how we have started losing our education. Education, to me, is the key to freedom for a kid in this country. It allows them to escape maybe something that their parents weren't able to. I recruited kids all over the country, whether it's rural areas, urban areas. The one thing that I saw over the last 10 years of my coaching was kids from urban areas, over half of them, after supposedly getting a high school degree, couldn't read their diploma. We have to get back to teaching kids how to reading and write. It is something that if we don't address, then we're going to continue to have failures in our communities, because reading is the most important thing that they get out of an education. I once asked a kid that I brought to a university, which every recruit I brought in, I would test some reading, writing skills, math skills. And this kid somehow got a degree in high school. He was fourth grade reading level. And part of my money that we paid to teach him how to read the next couple of years, he said his most enjoyable part of life now is to be able to go into a restaurant and not order a hamburger. I mean, that brings tears to your eyes that our education system has gotten to this point. A lot of our kids are successful, but a lot of our kids aren't, and we got to give them that right. I'm all in for STEM programs. We have great STEM programs in Alabama, but we have to start from the bottom up, and we got to give them, all of them, an opportunity. We have to get parents back into the schools, give them an opportunity to help. But we've got so many problems in education. If we don't address that problem, all these other committees we have in this building are going to be for naught in the future, because education is the key to our country, and that's how we got as strong as we are. So I look forward to working with you on those. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Senator Tuberville.